So continuing on the theme of opening my Trading 212 ISA, I'm going to keep milking the content, and in this video I'm going to show you how I'm setting up my brand new Trading 212 ISA and also how you can transfer from your Trading 212 Invest account to your Trading 212 ISA account. Now I've made a video over here explaining why I chose Trading 212 over the other vast options we have for ISAs this year. So when I open my Trading 212 account, you can see that I have a portfolio of 2,543. However, if I press this arrow, you can see I have £1,871 in free funds. And this is what I want to move into my Trading 212 ISA account. So all I have to do is now press Trading 212 ISA, and I have to finish the process of actually setting up the ISA. So as you can see, I already created the ISA last tax year, because unlike what most people say, you can have unlimited amount of tax ISAs in any given year. However, you are only allowed to deposit into one tax ISA per tax year. So if you have £0 in an ISA, technically that's not an activated ISA. But anyway, all we have to do now is add funds, and the ISA should be activated by Trading 212. So I've got a few thousand in my bank that I want to transfer into my Trading 212 account, and that will hopefully start the activation. So all I have to do is go into my bank and select the amount that I want. This is going to be a really weird number, but this is actually how much I have in my bank that I want to transfer into my ISA. 4182. So just before I put money in there, I have to do an ISA declaration, which just popped up. So the new tax year has started. You need to renew your ISA declaration. Please review and confirm the document below. Here is the copy of the Trading 212 ISA declaration, and it's basically to declare that you are over the age of 18, you have not subscribed to any other ISA, because by UK law you are only allowed to contribute to one tax ISA per tax year. And even if you put in £100 into Trading 212 and you change your mind and you want to open one with InvestEngine, for example, you can't actually put money into InvestEngine, because even with £100 or even £1, you have started your ISA with Trading 212. And essentially just read this and just agree with their terms, because you have to. So after you do that, you just press I confirm. Now the beginning stages of the initialization or the activation of Trading 212 is going to begin. So it kind of interrupted me in putting the amount in. So I want to put in £4,182 instead of £418, and all I do is press pay. So if you have a linked bank account, it's very easy. It just goes through TrueLayer and you just put in your password. For me, it's a fingerprint, and then confirm the amount on your bank app, and then go back here and press pay. So as you can see, £4,182 has been added to my account, and now officially I have my ISA with Trading 212. And there is congrats, you are now ready to invest. So all I have to do is press start investing, and as you can see, my free funds is 4,182, and already within the first few hours of the tax year I have 21% ISA utilization. So because I deposited £4,182, I am around 21% in my limit, the £20,000 per limit of the tax year between 2023 and 2024. However, within the next week I'm going to completely max out my ISA, so stay tuned for portfolio updates of me maxing my ISA. Now what I want to do is transfer the free funds that I have from my invest account to my ISA, so that I have more of this utilization. So I want to go back to my Trading 212 invest, and I've never done this before, so I'm going to have to kind of figure it out with you. But I think you press this menu here and you press manage funds, and at the bottom here where it says move funds Trading 212 invest to Trading 212 ISA, you can press move funds. So I have to be very careful that I don't transfer from the wrong account, because that honestly would be the worst thing ever. Because if I take out any money from my Trading 212 ISA, that's going to count as my contribution, meaning that I've already lost 21% of my ISA utilization, and I'm never going to get that back. So very important to go from Trading 212 invest to my Trading 212 ISA. So what I like is the fact that it actually tells me my remaining balance, so that's £1,871.91. So let's actually go for the full amount if we can do that. £1,871.91. So just to be sure, we're going to go from the Trading 212 invest account to our Trading 212 ISA account, which has £4,182, and that will give us an increase to the ISA of £1,871 and take away £1,871 from our invest account. I can't stress this enough to make sure that you are doing it from the right account, otherwise honestly you could wake up to a nightmare. So press confirm. The funds were transferred successfully. So actually much simpler than I thought. If we go back into here, we can see our Trading 212 invest account now has 0 free funds, which is fine by me. Now going back into our Trading 212 ISA, we can see the total amount of funds, which is £6,053.91, and now our ISA utilization is 30%. So I have £13,946 left until I max out my ISA, and this is actually funds coming to my bank account very soon, hopefully by tomorrow, and then I can completely max out my ISA within the first week of opening the tax year. So just in case you guys were wondering why you would have an invest account in addition to ISA, and why it wouldn't make sense to have an invest account because the ISA is completely tax free, well, Well, after you max out your ISA, so you utilize £20,000 of that tax year, the money that you earn from your income or whatever and you want to invest, you can no longer deposit into your ISA, so you actually would deposit this into your Trading 212 Invest account. Although these are liable for taxes such as capital gains tax, dividend income tax and things like that, it's better than just putting money into your bank account, which will have a low rate of interest, much lower than inflation. So my plan is to keep adding to my Trading 212 Invest account, or other platforms call this the GIA, which is their general investment account, and have £20,000 in here so that the next tax year, very early on in April, I can just do a quick transfer, sell some of my holdings. So if I quickly go through here, the biggest holding that I do have is the GSPX. So already this is kind of in profit, although I wouldn't go by Trading 212's number because it never is accurate, because it actually isn't in profit. But once it's in profit and the next tax year comes, this adds as my buffer. If it's in profit, I will sell it and transfer to my ISA. My biggest priority is always to max out my ISA first, because that comes with the best tax benefits that will be extremely useful later down in life when you want to withdraw some of that income, and it will be completely tax free. As I was saying, I'm going to completely milk the Trading 212 content on this channel, so stay tuned. I'm going to do a portfolio update very soon. My ISA will be maxed out by the end of next week, and you guys will see how I invest personally. I also have my ISA for the past 2 years in free trade, so if you guys stay tuned, you can see that too. Make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next video.